How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews back with yet another review. A little bit of hazy goodness in the form of Fat Orange Cat Brewing's. It's to remove the beer from the bottom of the ocean. This is a New England style India Pale Ale, and it comes in at 7.5% alcohol by volume, and I'm super excited to give it a whirl. This comes courtesy of, I don't remember, either Max or Tyler. Thank you very much. I got two Connecticut beer mails on the same day. I screwed up Tyler's name on the unboxing, and then I forgot to mark who sent what. And it wasn't like they were like markedly different beer mails. Even if they were way different, I'd still fuck things up. But there was two. Each sent me some Fox Farm, and each of them sent me some. What was it? Oh God, why am I screwing shit up? Forgetting stuff. Kent Falls, and there was other ones in there. It's New Park Brewing. So there was a bunch of different like similar beers throughout both beer mails. So thank you very much, guys. Whichever one sent you this one. Anyway, this is I assume it's a Gypsy brewery because it actually says here brewed and canned by Dorchester Brewing Company, Boston, Massachusetts. Actually, you know what? I believe they have a brewery and tap room, but they might be like kind of contracting for canned stuff somewhere else. It is what it is. There's a can date on there. I can't read it, so you take that for what it's worth. And that's be that. And label-wise, it kind of looks like, your kid drew it, which I can get down with. So, as long as the beer is good, that's all that matters. Let's see what we got here. Got that haze, baby. It's so nice out right now. It's not even funny. I just want to sit outside until I can't sit outside anymore. Anyway, that's haze. New England haze. Just rich. It's probably a little bit more orange than you'd typically expect from like New England style IPA. A little bit more orange. Got a kind of just off-weight head, super tight and back bubbles. So she definitely has that haze on lock. Let's get a nose. A little bit of soft, fresh, sprightly greenness in the background. Wrapped up in kind of just, grapefruit, citrus leaning grapefruit. A little bit of pineapple. Yeah, I think that's it. Not a huge impactful nose, but pleasant. I like the way that little bit of green. It's almost giving it like a slight minty character to it, especially that last huff. Yeah, a slight like minty character to it. And you get that nice citrus, heavily leaning on the grapefruit, but not overly bittering, overly pithy. A nice soft sweetness to it. I'm game. Let's see what the taste has. Cheers. It's pretty abrasive. I'm getting this big green component, but it's not like a hop pellet green. It's more of a kind of like bittering, vegetal, stocky greenness. Don't really encounter that all that much in beer in general, how aggressive this is. But even, when you're kind of lower, sub 8% kind of IPAs, rarely get that. Yeah, really green, really stocky, really vegetal like greenness. Super aggressive bittering. I believe there's that kind of big carbonic acid thing you get from a lot of those, kind of like, I shouldn't say a lot of those, but like the foam beers, Dancing Gnome beers, that big carbonic thing. But it's marrying with that big kind of vegetal stocky thing and bringing this unique bitterness I've never had in like a big New England style IPA before. I'm not going to say I hate it, but I definitely ain't viscerally and just not knee-jerky loving it either. There is that kind of grapefruit, citrus, a little bit of pineapple kind of fruitiness kind of back end, but that really big green aggressiveness is just really hard to get past, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, I like for how aggressive it is bittering wise, and I believe again that's coming from both a carbonation standpoint and a hop standpoint, kind of turns me on. And it's weird because I don't think it's overly sweet, but I just need a notch more sweetness to kind of balance it off to make it make more sense in my brain personally. and just have a little bit more from that fruit portion of the show and the hop end of things to really make this beer kind of work. It's just a little bit too aggressive on the bittering side of things. For me, I kind of go bonkers for it. I just noticed it said 12% beer project up here. That could be Dorchester's, where they're doing all that 12% beer project stuff, which is where they kind of take gypsy brewers and they all bring them in and let them kind of produce beer at more of a production level, to where they can put cans out into the world, where smaller breweries tend not to have that kind of resource or that kind of pull to pull those kind of resources in. And if that's the case, I can kind of understand what's going on here, which is basically, I'm saying it's a bit unbalanced. It's a little bit too heavy in the kind of bittering portion, want a little bit more sweetness and a little bit more fruit in the fruit portion. If you're jumping into, even if it's like 2 or 3 times over a course of a couple months into a bigger system, it's hard to really dial your beers in. Man, I can't stop burping. So I could see that being a thing with this. I'm not saying I hate it, and that's the thing. Like, if I didn't like it, I'd be like, straight up, this is hot garbage. There's really potential in there. There's something really fun and really cool inside this beer. It just has a little bit of herky-jerky disjointedness to it that I believe can be remedied, can be fixed, and turned into something beautiful. So my hope is from some dude who just drinks beer and fucking YouTube, that they would just keep fucking with this beer and just not rest in their laurels, because I could see this turning into an amazing beer. Just for me right now, it's a little bit too disjointed for me to kind of go, not even just gaga over, but just really just be happy with. Yeah, the ingredients there, just the combination is just a little bit off for me. Let's talk about it. Is it one of the better New England style IPAs I've had as of late? No. It has the potential to be, but it's just not there. Value availability, no idea. It was given to me, like I said, and leave you with, if you like this beer, if you do like foam, and if you do like Dancing Gnome, this might be really up your alley, because it's giving me a lot of the seltzery carbonic acid vibes. So if that's something that you enjoy, then this might be as bittering and as impactful in a kind of harsh way that I kind of described it for you. But if you want something that's a little bit more smooth and a little bit more chuggable, revisit this. Try one now. I implore you to try one now, just so you know where beer was now and where it is in the future. But, if you see it 6-12 months from when I post this review, try it. And I think you might be surprised how good it is. There you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little chugger right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.